Have you got a house that's big but not in the right places? This large 4-bed house has a generous hall, a good-sized sitting room that's facing south and that's open to the dining area, a separate kitchen when the clients want a more open family/entertaining arrangement. There's a big utility room and an integral garage that's useful for storing bikes and stuff. But in a family of 5, the clients want another space so that people can play games or listen to music without the sound disturbing others. There's a conservatory, and while they're good for their original purpose of growing plants, they're too hot in the summer and cold in the winter to be really used as additional living space. Also, this one's gone rotten. They also want somewhere that can work as an additional guest room too. And a general concern is that the front gets all the sun from the south, the back a lot less so. So there are 2 main variables. Does the new space go at the front or the back, and whether or not to extend? So, first off, not extending. We keep the front of the garage as a bike store, utility room and boot room, so you can leave your muddy boots there before coming through a new door into the hall, where there's a new wall of storage for coats and things. We open up double doors into the kitchen to bring as much light through from the south as possible. Then the old utility room and the bit of the garage becomes a new living space with a sofa bed. Now the old conservatory's been removed, there's more evening light through to the back of the house from the west, and glazing wraps around the corner to take advantage of that, and there's an ensuite connecting to the existing waste. So that's all the spaces they need within the footprint of the existing house. The other way of doing this would be to have the new living space at the sunny front of the house in the existing garage with the utility/bike room at the back. If we extend out the back, the opposite side to the existing conservatory to let in more light, we can make space for a new family living space that opens up to the garden. We've shown this angled to keep a clear view of the garden from the kitchen window. And note that with all these west-facing glazing, you'll need external shading, like external blinds, to prevent this space from overheating. Then there's space for a separate guest room at the front. For a wider extension, you'd need a lot more structural work to get an open feeling between the kitchen and the new living space, but there'd be space for an extra bedroom and more storage. So, which would you go for? Let me know in the comments. The actual clients went for a combination of elements. The more compact extension with a bike store/boot room at the front and a separate utilities/pantry in between. So if you'd like us to unlock the layout of your property, then get in touch through the link in the bio.